Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to another gameplay. This is against the Rams this time. Second game in a row. I've kind of been on a 5-game winning streak, and this game is the complete epitome of a loss. And I'm just gonna pinpoint some areas in the game. At least this game that is, to kind of show you, well, you guys experience it probably, like things that happen in the game that it's a culmination of things, and then you end up like losing games because, hey, you can only be one player at a time, and when things don't happen the way you're supposed to happen, and it's like a domino effect. It just rolls downhill, and it's a cascading series of plays that happen, and then next thing you know, you're down big and you're losing, and so we start off here. Rams, they got a pretty solid defense, and with people that play like a single play all game, it doesn't bother me. Like, people do all the little gimmicks that they do in Madden, it doesn't really bother me. The only thing that really bothers me is when I find a way to beat it, and it feels like I'm getting robbed, and I'm on my own finding ways to beat the system or whatever system it is they're coming up with, and it feels like I'm getting robbed. That's the things that make me angry about the game. Not the fact that somebody wants to run one play all game. I don't care. Like, this guy right here, he's just running one defense all game. Yeah, that's why you run one defense. If that's how you choose to play it, that's what works for you. Hey, by all means, man, go do what you got to do. Like this cover 2 invert. It's my responsibility to find a way to beat it. So, like on this play right here, I could get like all the way downfield on this play because of what he's playing, right? But look at the line. Look at 75. And then 71 comes over to help, and they don't do anything. And he's only rushing 3. O was going to come open, but I needed time for him to go upfield and break. But I can't do that because the line is giving up on me. Things like that. Now you 3rd and 12, that could have converted first down already. And we're down big, and then this happens, and I'm standing still, and he can't even make the throw. And we get 4th down. Just watch the line again. Watch the far right on the line. Just watch this. No blitz. Just watch the right side of the line. 3 guys rushing, and I've got 5 guys blocking, and I get this. Look at 70. Just watch what happens. Snap the ball. No moves. It just runs right past him. You know what I mean? And I'm shocked too, because I know he's only rushing 3. So by the time I see the guy coming, I'm like, what just happened? Like, O was breaking open, and I need time to throw that play. But when you have rushers doing that, that's 2 plays now. It feels like I'm getting manipulated somehow by the computer, and it takes you out of your element because you just know. Like, I'm looking at his defense. I'm like, okay, who's coming, who's not coming. I calculated correctly, but then when you have animations like that play out, it takes you out of you playing the game. And on this end, I can see him jumping around like, yeah, we just made a sack. But in mine, I'm going like on 3 guys rushing. Like, come on, man. Like, so it just feels like I don't know what EA's. I don't want to blame EA, but come on. Sometimes it just leaves you to wonder, like, is there some type of like game manipulation going on? Not by my opponent, but just like EA in general, like the way they program this. But then right here, it's like I made a user play right here. People in the damn 2-point conversion. I don't understand. You playing pretty good. Why would you go for 2-point conversion? I don't get people sometimes. But that was a user play. And another thing too, it's like, I'm making plays. I have to make plays. Like, I'm playing with the Bears, but I have to make plays to stay in games. Like, the computer doesn't give me anything. Like, I have to go get it myself. And then your opponent is like, they just hand them like handouts. I don't know if it's because like the team's better or something. This is like you get advantages. I don't get it. It's just certain things I don't understand sometimes. And it drives me crazy because I'm trying to play with this team and trying to just win. And like I said, it's just good satisfaction knowing that I'm beating somebody using a lesser team. But the only frustration I have is when I do something good, just let me have it. Like, stop robbing me. That's what it feels like. I feel like I'm getting robbed. And sometimes it could be so much that you can't come back. Maybe 1 or twice, like, okay, I can, it's football, stuff happens, right? But when you have like a series of it, and it just continues to keep throwing you in the hole. It's like, come on, man. So right here, I'm just trying to switch up on him. I'm gonna, come up because he's just stuck in he's not coming out of his defense to save himself for nothing. Able to catch him off field. Fumbles the ball, but I'm able to recover, and my guy trips. You know, just little things like that just happens, and nothing you can do. But I'm finding a way to break his defense down. You figure you get enough of this kind of plays, you'll force him to think twice about playing his defense. You know what I mean? But I can't continue to keep doing it if he keeps catching breaks. Then he just forces. He stays in it. He's not going to come out of it. You know. Should have taken it inside. I got greedy. Should have just taken the hole that was given to me. You know. So I'm still playing, trying to confuse him. Pretty good user cover in the middle. Should just go into triangle, but I send him on a post route. It's just like it's almost like a delayed double drag in a way. So I'm just trying to see if I can get in the end zone here. Another play right there. That right there, I figure you should throw the ball towards the sideline, not inside, and give the defender a chance to catch the ball. You know, those are like that's like programmer designer. I can't control the way they throw those passes. I can push outside, which is what I did, but he still throws it to the inside of my running back, as opposed to throw it towards the sideline, and he can catch it and either go out of bounds or make a play that way. So yeah, I'm forcing now because of what just happened in the last play. So I'm forcing on fourth down and it get picked off. You know what I mean? It's just like that's what I'm saying. It's like a series of stuff that happens, and you can sometimes it can be too much and you can't come back. You know, you can try to come back, but that's why I end up being in those games where it seems like I'm always fighting to get back in the game because I have things happen in the game that I cannot control. Like I know he's running the ball again, and everybody comes like I said with their little power plays or whatever. Like these right here, this run play that's really powerful off of close formation. You guys seen that HB pitch? Like it happens all the time. It's easy to stop, but like I said, I'm still battling. That rush made him do an overthrow. So I still got my 2 points, and he's trying to come back. And this right here should be picked off. No animation plays out, so I don't get a pick. Forcing passes into coverage, and no animation. Alright, he's still... And that's when on my other hand, it'd be a drop pass. Just like the pass I had yesterday where he got brushed off and he drops the pass and nobody even hit him. So I'm just doing heavy blitz because he's in this tight formation still. Maybe get a sack. And there's so much trick plays I can have and I can do during the course of the game to switch the momentum my way. It's always a fight for my end. I gotta fight to get back in games. So yeah, I'm gonna blitz him on fourth down, and he's gonna have to throw fast. I'm trying to watch this tight end over here on the left. Snaps the ball. I'm able to stop him on fourth down. So I get the ball back with 1 minute and 57 seconds left. Like it's big if I could take the lead here because he gets the ball at half. So I'm gonna try to do all I can to get back in this one. So we moving slowly, surely, but we moving. Said, man, Townsville is going to be the epitome of a loss. Series of unfortunate events. So, let's go. Snap. Watch the line again. Watch the line. Just watch the line. See that again? 75? Like, what happened there? Like, how does that happen? Like, like, how does that happen? Those are things I cannot control those things. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I got 5 guys blocking 4, and I can't, So then I gotta go make a user play here and bring myself in. You know what I'm saying? I have to go make plays. I have to make plays to stay in games. Like, come on, you rushing 4 and that happens. Like, how does that even happen? Alright, we're still moving. But I'm just trying to show you like the little things that happens in the game that's like I'm combating. Like I'm trying to combat those things. And that's on Kyle Long. Kyle Long is not no slouch. To just like forget an assignment, let the guy just run past him on 5 guys blocking against 4. Because most of the game he didn't blitz. He just had things like that happen, and next thing you know, the guy's in my face. So, hey, this is another one of those things that I'm telling you about where it's like the guy, my receiver stands still. I go throwing the ball, they move, and then the ball just goes nowhere. So he called, I can't really say good defense, it's the same defense. So I'm just trying to find a way to get, around it. So look at X over there. I was trying to go back to X because he moved, and then I throw it, he moves away from. Jeez, I swear sometimes. There you go again. 4th down 18. I have to fight now to stay in this game. Like I have to do it on my own because nothing's given to me. So I just keep having stuff taken away. So I'm gonna come with this play since I haven't called it all day. You know, the opening is gonna be where the 20-yard line is on the right side, because there's that opening right there. See that opening right there? Make sure that possession catch before he drops it. I think it's like, you know, you said like, oh, why don't you just call that play over and over again? Because you know he's gonna make an adjustment to it. So you're trying to like just like, you know, use them sparingly. And there's this right here. I did a flip. So watch me flip. I flip back to run the ball over to the left side, and it doesn't flip. So he's still. I mean, I was able to get in some yards, but that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to run over to the left because that was the heavy side of the formation. So I don't know, it's just things happen, man. I just don't understand sometimes. But he's able to get a sack here. So now I got 5 seconds left, and I'm gonna try to throw this one deep. See if I can score before halftime. So trying to set everything right. I'm going over to the left, maybe to beat him on top, but then, you know, right in his hands. Another drop pass. There's another opportunity taken away. Like I said, this is a domino effect. This stuff adds up. But I'm still trying to stick in there. I'm still trying to fight. But like, any normal person probably would have raged right now. But you know, I try when I play these games. I just try not to do all that. It's just, so you're not gonna win everything, but you just, you know, you just see like what happens. And if you stay in games where you're losing, a lot of times you're gonna learn something. So him playing the same defense that he's playing all day, I'm learning something out of it. So even though I'm down and the game is kind of frustrating right now, you kind of gotta like stick it through, because you're gonna find a play that works against it that you could use in another game. If somebody else decides to call it. Look, watch this. I switch over because I thought it was a pick. I hit triangle to catch the ball and nothing happens. You get what I mean? See what I mean? See how this stuff is adding up? That's a turnover right there. That's an interception for a touchdown. I'm back in the lead. Now it's 4th down. I gotta stop him from converting a 4th down and 11. You know, I can only do so much. And then right here, I don't make the tackle, and he gets a 1st down. And it should be, the score should already flipped already by now. And that's what I mean when I say epitome of a loss. Like the domino effect and stuff, how stuff just keeps piling up and piling up against you. Not saying the opponent is doing anything. I'm just saying how like the game plays out. You see how you can see how it's playing out. It's not playing out in my favor right now. So right here, this is another thing I'm going to show you right here. Because I told you it happened before. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to turn it off. Turn aggressive. I'm going to put it back to balance. Just watch what happens later. And it's on balance. Right? I'm not aggressive rushing anymore. It's on balance where it's supposed to be by default. That means you're not supposed to draw off sides, right? All right, we're going to see. He gets a good run and gets a 1st down. And he's still moving the ball. I'm just trying to stay in the game. I'm just trying to stay in this thing. Screen. I'm going to knock it down. So yeah, 2nd and 10. Because right now, I'm just, see, there he goes again. He just draws me off sides. So I'm like, okay, I know I turned it off. So I'm going to go back and check it again. So I go back and I look. And right there, it's unbalanced. You see right there? It's pass rush balanced. So why am I being drawn off sides? We're going to continue. It was a stream play. Good run. Good play. And I thought I had him there. That's why I stopped running. But yeah, it scores a touchdown. But this is when I see how this stuff is piling up now. Now we got the offsides, and then I'm not concentrating, and I'm thinking I tackled him. I didn't tackle him. He scores. Like this stuff just keeps piling up. Now he's up 13-2, and I'm still trying to figure out his defense that he's in still, because it's kind of like giving me fits. Plus, you know, like I said, the Rams, they're pretty stout on defense, so there's nothing to take away from the Rams. They're pretty good. But then those little things that happen on the line that I'm not understanding still. I'm not understanding how I'm blocking more guys than he's rushing, but they're just blitzing through my guys like it's nothing. So I try to call a screen here, and Howard decides to run underneath the blocker, and I'm not able to triangle it because he wouldn't pass the ball. So yeah, okay, I'm down again 2-21. Trying to call an out play here. I'm gonna put Cohen in the out route. There we go. So you can just at least hold a defender down there, and then watch what happens on the top. I throw it. Oh, that's this number 1 right here. I got sacked. So we got 3rd and 29. This stuff keeps piling up. Watch the top of the key on the left side to right, box receiver. So just watch this. Another crazy thing again. So I'm able to get this ball off. I switch over. I make the play. And yep, you already guessed it. It happens again. You know, it's like this is not even big hits. This is just like, and then right here on 4th down, I call the right play because he's playing man. He's playing over like some punt formation or something. So I call the right play because he's playing man. Snap the ball. I stand still to make sure I deliver this ball correctly. I beat my guy and Trubisky walls the throw. See what I mean? Like those things I can't control. And it's kind of funny because you kind of tell that he kind of knew it. It's like it's just a bunch of stuff just going in his favor, and it's like sometimes you just get into those games, and you know things like this happen. And what are you gonna do? It's only so much you can like fight, like especially like 5-minute quarters. The opportunities are like far in between. It's like you only have so much opportunity. He does playmaker upfield, and he has a pretty good yard, a good play. But I'm playing against the 8 ball. I'm playing behind the 8 ball. You know, it's only so much resistance I can have before something bad that happens. The wham play gets in the end zone. Good for him. But like I said, most people right now will quit. He's still doing this fake thing again. I wish he fumbled the ball. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, like when you're losing sometimes, like especially games like this where the frustrations just keep mounting and mounting and mounting. You gotta stay poised. You can't be mad. Like what I do is I just stay poised, and after the game I just go watch and just see what happened. Sometimes it helps to understand like what your opponent, it's like film study. Kind of watch to see what your opponent is doing, and hopefully take something from it. So, later on in this game I'm gonna find the weakness in his defense, and so if I see it again online, well, somebody's gonna be in trouble because I'm gonna be able to exploit it. But since I haven't really seen it all year, it was kind of throwing me for a loop. And like I said, the Rams are pretty good on defense. So, that plays a factor too. So I'm trying to force underneath here. And no dice. No dice. Alright, watch this. Watch Meredith on the left. Call this play. No, I'm throwing into coverage of 3, but look, I make the play right there. Another drop pass. Yeah, notice that I just keep getting put behind the 8 ball. So you see this DBL unders? Because usually I don't run like 5 wide receivers, but the computer gave me that as a suggestion to run. I'm like, alright, look at that. So now we actually spread this defense out. So now I'm going to start gutting them left and right now. Bang. So I'm like, oh, so that's how you take care of something like this. So you see what I mean? So it's like you don't get mad. You just, it's one game out of hundreds of games that you play. Like everything's not always going to go in your favor. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it, and I'm seeing like now that I'm able to spread the defense out, like really, really spread out with more receivers on the field. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do. Basically, he's all over the place, and I'm just gashing him like left and right. So I'm like, okay, all right. So if I see it next time, I already know what formation to go with now next time. So I just learned something, which is a good thing for me. So. Now he's having trouble figuring out what to do now. He literally can't stop it anymore. Like it's not like successful as it was in the first 3 quarters. But see right here, another thing right here. Watch this. This is 2nd and 8. So I'm gonna flip this play because I know there's gonna be an opening on top of the key. Watch R1 all the way on top. Switch over. I catch it myself, and of course he drops the ball. Now it's 3rd and 8. But that's like that could have put me right in on the goal line. So I throw an interception because of the last play. You know what I mean? I have to find another play that works. And this is how this thing just it just cascades, man. It just gets out of control. And he just runs the safe plays where he does the the close run, the screens, like the safe play, because you don't really have to do anything because you got the lead. It's the 4th quarter, so you just run safe plays. So that makes sense. But like I always say, like I have to go get the ball. Like nothing's gonna be given to me. Not with this team. Like I have to go get it myself. So he's running the screen, he's running his running plays under, and I'm just biding my time. I'm trying to find him just to catch him slip. Good play, big hit stick. No turnover, but screen. Good play call. Like I said, I'm just trying to catch him. If I can get up there. And also, you know how to strip the ball is R1 to strip. So he goes over here. Can't find anybody. Tries to sneak. He throws underneath. R1. Just R1, R1, R1. And I get the ball back. That was user play. I did that myself. So, like I said, I found the weakness in it. So I'm just playing just to see if if I can beat this defense. This is a man off of it. Throw underneath. Trips and almost gets the first down. Call no huddle and just sticking no huddle. I think he's still blitzing man again, I believe. But now I found the weakness in this defense. So next time I see it again and you want to crowd the line like that, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a freaking. It's gonna be a bad throw. He doesn't know. I can't throw with Trubisky on the run. He would have been open, but just a bad throw. Got 4th and 1. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Did on underneath drag. But look at the top. And the man beat up top. So so there's a weakness in the defense. It's like it's not a stop all defense. You just gotta find the right formations. And it seems like spread wide receivers is gonna kill that formation all day, and that's what I should have done in the beginning. But that seems there's a late adjustment. You figure it out. But like I said, with all the different shenanigans that's been going on during the whole game, it just took me a while to figure it out. But it doesn't help when you have things happen that's against you, like the stuff that's happening on the line, all the drop passes, all the conversion, non-conversion. Like it's a lot to come back from, especially in like a 5-minute quarters game. And if it was like a conventional NFL game, now that I found the defense, it's like now all I gotta do is put pressure on him to not score. Because I don't really think he was doing anything on offense. He was one of the same like safe plays, and some of those safe plays they'll break big. But it wasn't like he dominated me. If you go back and watch the game again, a lot of his scores came because I was going for it on 4th downs because all the stuff that's happening. You know what I mean? Already I thought they had sacked him, but then, like I said, this stuff happens again. That's not in your favor. Like the quarterback breaking a sack. You know what I mean? Just things just happen. Like you cannot control. But yeah, he didn't really just beat me outright. It's just things happened. So, hey, but I'm not taking away from him. It's just win. So I just figured I'd share that one with you guys. I'll try to play the next game I play. We'll just see what happens if I get in the same bad luck. But yeah, I was on a 5-game winning streak, so I just lost this game. So to the next video, guys, I'll holler at you dudes later. All right, one.